So I'm here on South Logan Street with Jen Grauer, and we're going to visit her house, which, among other things, features this front yard garden. But it is a solar powered house. She's got 11 kilowatts, or she and her husband have 11 kilowatts of solar panels on the roof, and it's heated with a ground source heat pump. So let's go inside and look at it.
Okay.
So we're in Jen's kitchen now, and tell us how this house is heated and cooled.
So
it's an all-electric house. There's no natural gas.
Correct. So we had the gas line cut when we built the house. And this, all the heating and cooling is from geothermal or geo exchange, so ground source heat pump. And in the mechanical room, so we have 500-foot loop in the front yard that goes into our mechanical room in the basement. And then we have all the equipment and a manifold with 8 PEX lines coming out, and we have 8 hydronic mini splits that heat and cool the house.
Now this looks like the mini split in my office, but my mini split is driven by an outdoor compressor. These are fed by water or maybe glycol,
Yeah,
but at any
there's a
rate,
little
liquid.
bit there.
So you call them
water.
hydroponic mini splits.
Hydronic.
Hydronic,
Yes.
well, not
Yeah.
hydroponic. Back to the vegetables.
That could be fun.
Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, but hydronic mini splits, where the heating and cooling comes from that one unit that is getting its heat and coolness from the ground.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. As I mentioned, it's an all-electric house, and this is a induction cooktop, correct?
It is. So when it is on, it actually won't even turn on unless you have a pot on there that's magnetic. And so it's very safe. It's also very easy to clean. You can see we've had this for 3 years, and a traditional electric stove gets hot, and so when you spill something on it, it burns onto the surface. But this is great. It heats things up really quickly, so it's very energy efficient.
Now the oven underneath it, it's conventional resistance coil heating, correct? Or not?
Yeah, I have no idea. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you mentioned to me earlier that it can be set for 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so it can go really low, but it also only goes up to 435. It's a convection steam oven.
Steam oven. That's
Yes,
interesting.
It's a steam oven. So if you, let's see, lift panel. So you lift this up, and then these come out. This is water, and then the condensed steam for them.
So it heats with steam?
It can.
I'm going to have to Google that to learn more about it.
Oh
But
goodness.
it's kind of cute how it comes up.
Yeah.
And then this LG refrigerator freezer is interesting. What impressed me was, open the freezer here, that the freezer has closed shelving here, so that makes sense. When you open the door, you're not really letting out the cold.
Yeah, it's great. It helps you keep your food organized. So.
Yeah, that too. And then up, it's just a conventional refrigerator above, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So really cool kitchen. Let's. What else can we talk about here?
The cabinets are all,
Oh yeah, right. You
the
mentioned.
cabinets are all pure bond plywood, birch plywood. They were custom made by a guy, Casey, in Denver here with Heartwood carpentry. So it's a little bit
I like how
messy,
the
but
doors slip
they
into
go
the
back.
side.
So these are all the low VOC, no formaldehyde plywood.
Because particle board is just full of VOCs in it.
Yeah. Our whole house, actually, the sheathing is all plywood and not OSB.
Yeah, because for the same reason,
Yeah, to reduce the VOCs.
which is primarily formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, anything else about the kitchen? I love this.
Yeah.
This is such a well-designed kitchen.
Thank you.
And this wood here, what's this countertop up there?
This is maple. This is a maple countertop, and it's 14-foot long, wide plank boards. It was custom made by Casey as well as his guys. And the coating on this is called Rubio Monocoat, and it's an oil base, but it has no VOCs. It actually smells delicious when you apply it.
Oh yeah, that's great. Now we're at the back of the house in a sunroom, because this house they call it the long house because it's 60 feet long, and so it sticks behind. It's longer than the house next door, so you have a great view of your neighbor's yard, which is great.
Yes.
And tell us about the windows.
So these are Alpen casement windows, and when we got these in 2017, they were called a 5S series, so they're R6 insulation, and they now have they've renamed their windows. But as a casement window, these are really airtight. You have triple pane, so we've got great insulation. Which is good for energy efficiency and also for sound.
And these walls are really thick. Look, they're
Yes.
not just thick inside, but if you look out through the window, you can see.
That's the full depth.
Yeah, and it's like, how many inches?
It's about 12 or so.
12 inches, and a lot of foam, a lot of...
So there's no foam here, so the inside, the 2x6 framing walls have blown in fiberglass, because it is also no VOC, no formaldehydes. It's just basically fiberglass. So that was dense packed in here. And then we have on the outside of the entire house, we have 4 inches of Roxol mineral wool boards that are on the outside, and then there's a 2x4 furring board that creates an air gap, and then the James Hardie cement siding is attached to that.
A lot of wall.
Yeah.
And then the attic, there is no attic. We're not going up there, but I was up there. And you have no attic. You have the inside of the walls the inside of the ceiling is just the inside of the roof.
Right.
Unlike in most houses.
Yeah, so we've got a sloped walls.
Yeah, sloped walls. Yeah, that's right. It's the insulation there has an R value of what?
The roof is R60, and so we have our 2x10 rafters that are dense packed fiberglass, and then on top of that we have 6 inches of EPS foam.
Yeah, yeah. So R60 in the attic and
Approximately R40 for
in the walls. Yeah. And so, are you net zero? Not quite, right?
Not quite.
But
So
almost. You said like your energy.
We have about 3 months where we have a small bill that we have to pay.
By small, you
So,
mean like $10.
Yeah, between 10 and then sometimes 30, 50.
And you're charging an electric car.
We are.
Yeah. So that's not bad.
No.
In fact, actually, it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So how long have you been living here?
About 3 years.
Yeah. And you love it.
We do.
I'd love to live here too, but it's
Thanks.
occupied.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.